Hi, hey, hello, and welcome to Power Word Play, a Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition live stream where a bunch of lovely adventurers...
That's us!
Yeah. We're lovely.
We're adventurers.
must adventure and protect, hopefully, the Sword Coast against the rise of Tiamat. My name is Josiah Groff, I'm your Dungeon Master, and let's roll for a recap.
We're rolling. Blech. I lost it. Here it is.
You haven't said if it's high or low.
Oh yes, I get to roll my thing to find out. It's high tonight. Highest roll.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I guess it's like if it's a 19 it goes, but yeah.
That's like
20,
literally what I got was a 19.
Oh, okay. Well,
14.
14. Doric?
9.
9. Eon?
7.
Ramsey?
2.
3.
All right.
It was really meant to be linear.
So Sola had waken up from her dream, is what it looked like when I started off with. So Ramsey smells off of Sola, dried blood, iron, and smells like hell. Hell as in the place, not like, oh, you smell like hell, like you smell bad. I think
Both.
is what Ramsey
We've been
meant.
adventuring for a while. Yeah.
But I did write in quotations, her scent changed. Eon, was kind of pressing for my secret. And Sola was very kind and very patient with me, so I thank you for that. But we communicated, we're waiting for Frederick to get back to us to kind of decide what we're going to do. We head to the mines. Enforcers are coming back. In the streets. And a flute player on the roof distracted them and let us escape. And allegedly, that flute player was from Rocks of Fallen that Doric knows from high school. No one is in the mines. Posters say prohibited area. There's a small hut beside the mine entrance where Rocks of Fallen, the band, are doing recon there because their lead singer is trapped in the mines. Trapped, imprisoned, I guess we don't really know. His name is Rockfella Sharpcut, and he has a red mohawk, so we gotta look out for that. So the deal was that they'd help us distract, and then we'd get their lead singer. Yeah, so the band with Doric, right? Yeah, plays like a song, some sort of song to distract them, and then so we had a choice to either like start running towards the mine, which you did, and you did, I think. And just Sola and I didn't. So you could either like just keep running, or you could like contribute to the band.
Yeah. Aided the performance.
So you were there like within your first roll, like you rolled like a 30 or something like that. So you were just waiting for us.
You're just like,
Yeah.
Hey guys.
Yeah. And I did write about your head. So Stanley, I rolled for Stanley to join the band, and he became their lead singer because the lead singer wasn't there. And he rolled like a 24 for performance. So he was like, I kind of like channeled him as like an Elvis Presley, Freddie Mercury, and he helped a lot.
that's good.
We got into the cave, so Eon steel. So there's like a bunch of like historic ancient pieces, and Eon stole a lyrium displacer in the shape of a cannon.
Yeah. Boomstick.
Yeah, and then in the entrance of the employee area, there's a cave-in, so there's a bunch of rocks, but there's a small hole that only could fit a gnome. I think only Sola looked inside. And there's a bunch of worm snake things. End story.
Wonderful.
Yes.
Those things happened.
Yes, they did. Thank you for the recap. Yes, as we jump back into it, you guys are now within essentially the opening foyer of the Grump-O-Lump mines. And upon investigating this cave-in that has occurred, Doric about to enter into this space, this small space, this passageway forward, you saw movement, and as that movement disappeared into the walls, you all retreated and began to group up. Let's put the map out on the table, shall we?
You want the one with all the crystal-y bits around the outside?
I
That's what
believe
you're looking
so,
for?
yes.
Okay.
This would be the mines, too.
Oh, lovely.
Why is it the Jaws theme?
Now.
Yes. Now it is, yes. Right.
We fit in there.
So is this the room we're currently in?
Currently, yes.
Okay.
You guys begin to hear the sound of earth shifting
It's a little bit small. Is that right?
It might.
below
No,
your feet.
that's
everyone's kind of in, I'd say, the cave-in portion. I'm gonna come around here. Cave-in portion is gonna be, we'll say kind of like we'll say up to like here, this area here.
Okay.
Doesn't totally depict that on the map, but use your imagination. Where you guys came from over here. So everyone's kind of probably around this area.
Okay.
We won't use the elevation on those maps here.
Okay.
It's all one elevation.
Woody. Well, I know I was up here with Solar.
Solar.
And our canary was up front too.
Place
Oh, yeah.
yourselves
Who are you using for
on
door?
the map.
I'll be looking around. Okay.
Roderick Canary was up front trying not to be pushed in.
And I'll say like I was guarding this
I
one.
will probably be trying to push in.
And I would have been there looking around.
Okay, lovely.
Should Doric be the banana?
Oh, it could be the banana knight.
Because Doric, you replaced, remember, something to play the flute so that Doric could come.
Yep.
There.
Excellent.
You are now the banana knight, David.
So, you all hear
Oh.
rumbling and popping out of the
No.
ground
Gross. Yeah.
towards
What the?
Oh wow.
Mm-hmm.
Out of the ground?
Lauren,
Okay.
I'm so glad
There
you made the
you
flesh
are,
monster.
Yeah, isn't
so glad. They're so gross. I don't want to fight them. Don't want to do it.
The sound of ground moving below your feet becomes louder and louder as you see these mounds tunneling towards you, 4 of them different in size as these large flesh-colored worms begin to pop up. Each one of them flashing this different kind of light from their mouths, red, green, yellow, and blue. Each different one seeming to flare with this as they're all coming towards you.
Yeah. Cool.
So it is like too big or too smaller? Or is it?
I have this one would be they're all kind of around the same
Okay.
size. I didn't have this.
Okay.
Sorry, I should.
That's why I was like,
That's fair. They're kind of
Yeah.
equal.
They're all
As long
kind of the
as we
same
know.
size. They're all around you people size.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
just us people. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so they're
Normal people size or gnome people size?
that's a valid point. Medium creature.
Okay.
So about the size of Rhaenyra at largest,
Okay.
which is scary.
So it's bigger than everybody else. Like it's like massively bigger.
Yeah.
Worms do look cool, but I think they'll be cool in a few minutes.
Things are about to get very uncool.
Yeah.
So you guys hear this hissing sound fill the air as they begin to get closer and closer. This disgusting stench radiating out from their mouths as these gigantic sharp rows of teeth begin to rotate and gnash with muscles trying to reach out towards you as they're beginning to get closer.
Do you guys think we could talk our way out of this one?
I don't speak worm.
Let's roll initiative, shall we?
Yay!
I don't think so.
Yeah.
We have a D8 from Sola for initiative.
That's correct. So not everybody.
Not everybody. Just
So who had that? It
I
would
know
have been
I had it.
me, Rhaenyra. No, sorry, me. Oh my gosh, character names: Eon, Ramsey. There would have been 2 more. Actually, yeah, Rhaenyra and SkRee. I
Plus-
probably would have done everybody except
Plus a
Doric.
D8.
Plus
Yep.
D8.
1d8.
Can confirm.
Yep.
Everybody but Doric.
Everyone but Doric.
Oh, that's great.
He goes. Ooh.
That sounds like a sitcom name.
I-
Everybody but Doric.
Extremely well.
That would be good for you.
Excellent.
I've never rolled this high on initiative, so thank you so much. Yeah, I rolled well before you, and I rolled
Crazy.
pretty crazy.
Alright, 20 to
I
25.
actually rolled 30
Whoa.
because of Sola. I was 22 without Sola.
Boom. 8.
Yeah.
Okay.
27.
27.
Whoa, okay.
You
Nat 20. Yeah.
All right.
25.
25 for Eon.
Whoa.
Wow.
SkRee? Or, sorry, Sola.
20. Dirty 20.
Oh,
I thought
okay.
I was high.
Okay. Doric.
22.
Whoa.
We're ready to go.
Random.
16.
Fuck.
You got your head in that tunnel. It's fine.
Yeah, so to no surprise, Rhaenyra with a 30 is up first.
All right.
SkRee on deck.
Okay, I don't know what these things do or do not do yet. Okay, let's just start with the breath weapon on this one.
We did see last time, just as a reminder, that when the fire went through, they kind of shrunk, like from the
Fire did?
or what? I don't think it was
The
fire.
light.
It was
I had a
light.
I had a
When the,
flashlight.
like when the light
yeah.
went
And they
through,
kind of
they
like-
shrunk away from the light.
Okay.
Whether these guys will or not, hard to say. 'Cause
Yeah,
I probably would have
Um,
still had the flashlight out, and they still can't.
I'm not a big light person. I can't even see in the dark. So,
Alright.
yeah, we'll just start with the breath weapon on this one.
Okay.
That's a dex of 13.
That's going to be a 15.
Okay, I think on a failure, you take half as much of the damage. Yes, that's correct.
Yeah.
So half of 11.
Okay, you take 5 points of acid damage.
Yeah.
Okay. So that'll be on, say.
And then movement, I'm just gonna scooch, just like in its face.
Okay.
And then bonus action, Stanley's gonna come out. He's the French maid today. So he's like hat and like the whole.
Nice.
Nice.
So you guys watch as Rhaenyra just this building up of energy and then just forward as this
Sick.
acid stream goes right into this open mouth of this worm. And then Stanley in his French maid outfit appears next to them and does a little bit of a curtsy.
He's
wanna roll to it?
he's only like a
Stanley
tray.
can attack.
You wanna attack
Yeah.
with him?
Yes.
Alrighty, roll to attack with Stan the man.
Stanley rolled a 20, dirty 20.
Oh yeah, that a hit.
Yeah.
That a hit.
Go Stanley.
Stanley's gonna give 7 points of damage.
7 points of force damage. He just kind of bops the worm on the head with the tray and continues onward. Awesome.
Yes.
Anything else for your turn, Rhaenyra?
No, I'm good.
Okay, next up, SkRee, Eon on deck.
SkRee. Now knowing that they don't like light,
Yeah.
is gonna bring out. Hasn't brought this out in a while, but it's Crystal Blade.
Mmm.
Yeah.
It's
Nice.
all light.
Alright.
It's all lit up.
Yeah, yeah.
Like a,
Rubies and stuff.
Amazing.
oh yeah.
It's gonna be like a rave. Like it's
At all times.
And I'm gonna try to hit this guy right here.
Okay, yeah. Go ahead. Try to hit him.
It's a 19.
That hits.
Sick.
Nice,
And
nice.
then I'm also gonna like pull the energy from him,
Mm-hmm.
which I believe
Deal
is
some extra damage.
yeah. Let me double check. Just 1d8.
Radiant, right?
Yeah.
Awesome.
So that's
Cool.
11 points.
11
of
points
damage.
total. Awesome.
And then I'll get 5 points of health back.
Yeah.
Right. Cool.
Yeah. You should have full health though.
I don't.
Oh, do you want to?
You probably just missed a long rest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
We would have long
I
rested.
will just.
Yeah, that's fair. I can say if you don't want to use that feature with that in mind, you don't have to. But that's
Right.
That's whatever.
Because it only has so many charges or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Then maybe I won't.
Okay. I will take that back.
Do we have battle music or is this the battle music?
It's very somber, very sad.
Okay.
I can go back to my da-da.
Yeah.
Please don't.
These are like the sharks.
John's
and
theme is
rocks.
pretty
Signal.
menacing.
It might not be upbeat. It might be more
Yeah.
creepy.
More creepy?
Might
That's
have
fine.
To,
That's
might
fine.
have to be okay with that.
That
Yeah, yeah.
vibe.
We're going.
Yeah.
We're gonna die. They're coming for us through
But
the
yes.
ground.
And then can I pull out my daggers?
Yeah, I will say if you want to do that instead of that, knowing you have a full long rest instead, you can do that.
Like attack it with my daggers instead of crystal blade? Or?
Yeah, or use your bonus action to attack.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. I'll use my bonus action to
Yeah.
attack.
I don't think there's anyone within 5 feet, right? So no
No.
sneak attack. on that
It
one?
is not.
Okay.
But it hasn't gone yet.
No effect.
Oh,
for
you're not a. Yeah,
assassin,
never mind.
non-assassins. 18?
Yeah.
That hits, yeah.
Cool.
Nice.
So 11 points of damage.
Oh, here we go.
Nice.
Awesome.
And there's no one to hide behind. Ramsey's
Nope.
over there.
That was bonus action. Yeah. So you're
I'm good.
good there? Okay,
Yeah.
awesome. Alright, so next up is Eon with Doric on deck.
Do you mind grabbing my cannon behind you? I see it's under like the or the slightly dinosaur things to your left.
Yeah.
The fiery one. So these things shoot out of the ground, and Eon's gonna instantly take like her full movement backwards, as far as she can go. Thank you kindly. Yes. Let it burn. So she's gonna go back as far as she can. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. There. And at the same time, she'll reach into her newly replenished pocket full of scraps and throw it on the ground, making this dude pop up. And it is the fire cannon.
All right.
And I think this is a 15-foot cone. I can't quite tell how that works, or is it just outside it?
Let me take out my thing. I gotta check the cone radius.
So she's just like, moonwalking backwards.
Off of that, you won't hit him.
Won't hit both of them?
No, only him.
If you appeared at somewhere else,
Is there a spot I can
like,
pop him in?
If it appeared
you came
like
over
here,
here?
or
Yeah.
something,
You'd have to be even off of that square.
like if it was right here.
Yeah, you'd get them both.
Get him right in?
It's right next
Okay,
to
I'll do
one
that.
of
Yeah,
them.
you'd get it.
Yeah.
So
All right, so I pop him like right down beside it because that's within my range of where she could have done that. So that's cool. So we do that, and the flamethrower is going to shoot them. So it's a dexterity save.
Yeah, so both of them
Yes.
are gonna fail that, one with a natural 1.
Amazing. So they are going to take. Oh, the worst. They're going to take 3 points of fire damage.
Rough.
And I still have that lightning damage, right? So that's an extra 4 points of lightning damage.
I think I just
No.
did that.
We long rested.
No, not since then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did we?
Yeah, we
did.
Never mind 4 points then. I didn't mark it off. So it's just my 3 points of fire damage as Eon moonwalks away,
Yeah.
proud of herself.
The cannon kind of
dancing
appears, spits out this little flame that is equivalent to like a barbecue lighter, a little bit.
Yeah.
They barely notice it,
The
unfortunately.
priority was to get away. I just, now I'm
Distraction away.
Yeah.
Right, here we go.
Yeah, literally. Firecrackers.
Alright, so,
Okay.
Doric, you're up next with Solo on deck.
Alright. Doric is gonna pull out his rapier and just start taking a stab at whatever one is closest to him.
It's the one with SkRee.
Mm-hmm.
So that'll be a 16 to hit.
Hits.
Cool. And I will activate my Psychic Blades, so I'll add an extra 3d6 of psychic damage.
His rapier begins to flash with this white energy that begins to almost kind of sharpen his blade. You can almost see it piercing through the air. The sound of blade through the atmosphere becoming louder and louder.
And that's
Forks.
Exactly.
13 psychic damage
Cool.
and 8, what is fucking rapier damage? Piercing damage.
Piercing. Cool. Awesome.
Poke damage.
And then I'll hide behind Solo.
All right.
Hide behind Solo.
You
would have to. You would have to
take an
leave.
attack of opportunity.
Worth it.
All right.
Takes an attack of opportunity.
Like on
That's
the other side of Solo?
this is really hilarious.
Yeah.
So the worm
Not that. Yeah.
that
just-
Doric is running away from is
right.
gonna like look down just after being hit with this rapier, this psychic blade. Does a 15 hit?
Just hits. Meets so beats.
Uh,
I don't like the sound of this.
The DM is happy. Oh.
oh.
So, Doric, because you are a small creature, can you make a dexterity saving throw?
Death.
+3 because Rhaenyra.
No. You're like really far from me.
Why no? It's 5, 10, only 15 feet away from
But I
it.
think
But it's 5 feet.
Oh,
It's
it's
like you have to
5
be like
feet?
right
Oh,
beside me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. I got a 26 anyway.
Yay!
Hmm.
That's gotta be
Nice.
okay.
So so first of all, you take 12 points of piercing damage
Ooh.
Piercing.
as the
Worth it.
worm begins to try to eat you,
Oh, nice.
and it's only able to
Flashback.
get a little bit of your arm before you kind of get out of the direction, out of the way.
Chicky the banana.
not.
I want to go there.
Getting a little nicky.
You can go there. Whack! He's back here.
So that's the end of Doric's turn. Next up is going to be Solo with Ramsey on deck.
Alright. So Sola's gonna see Doric behind her, and kind of go,
Okay, come
Yeah.
on.
and she'll just kind of like cringe away from him and take a step away to here. And so from here, these three are within my 15-foot radius. It looks like.
5,
So-
10, 15,
And
Like
5,
Ramsey
10,
would
yeah.
be too.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
so right there, Sola will take what little light exists in this cavern. She's got her little flashlight. There's like, I don't know, maybe Stanley is making some light or something. And she just like pulls a little bit
Glows like
and
a
just
glow
like
stick.
has to really, I don't know,
Work for it
force
this
it
time.
together, work it for it together to get it into solar winds.
But it comes out.
And it comes out, and yeah, solar winds appears all around her at a level 4.
Oh, shit.
And so now she awaits the worm's turn,
You can make some.
Right.
as they say. So no bonus action though, so that'll be it for Sola.
Okay. All right, Ramsey, you're up.
I will
Yeah.
pull the blade, whisper Infernae, and I will move up and attack this one. Nice. First one is balls 10.
Miss.
Next one is 17.
Hits.
Ooh, good.
That's one of those. One of those. One of those. So it is first 12 points of slashing damage and another 7 points of fire damage.
So 19 total.
Mhm.
All right. You watch as Ramsey runs up, his rapier flashing in the light, beginning to just grow in flame. The two slashes just striking through this creature that screams out in pain. Or at least you think it's a scream, it's more of a hiss. Speaking of, it's their turn, so 3 of them hit with your
Solar winds.
solar winds, so they have to make wisdom saves.
Wisdom save of
Okay.
17.
Oh, they're very, very not good at wisdom.
I imagine.
Yeah. Okay, the one closest to Stanley rolls a natural 20
Wow.
for,
Okay, we'll take half.
for an 18.
Son of a bitch.
There you go. The second one there fails. Third one fails.
Okay.
So he's the only one who.
That's
We got a philosopher among these flesh-eating worms.
Yeah.
These thinkers then.
Should I roll one hand for all of them?
Yes,
They're-
please.
They're all sure. Just
Yeah.
because they're all together.
Yeah,
We'll
it's
make it
one
easy.
turn, so.
Sure. Okay, nice. That is gonna be 10, 18 radiant
Nice. Nice.
damage
Cool.
to each of them. This guy, I think, who saved, will take half of that.
Yep.
For 9.
Yep.
9.
Perfect.
9.
18, 18, and 18. Okay,
Mhm.
great, great, great. Okay, so the one next to SkRee is starting to bleed a little bit from that. You're starting to see some of the effects of the damage starting to pile on top. However, it is all their turns. So the first one by Stanley and Rhaenyra is going to turn to Rhaenyra and is going to, you see the end of this worm popping out of the ground, and you can see it whip around its back, and rising up above it is this large black, almost purple stinger at the end of its tail, which immediately darts down into you almost. As it rolls, that's going to be
If that's a hit, we would have disadvantage with the cloak.
yes, correct.
Remembering her cloak.
Correct. So first one was a 23. The second one with disadvantage is going to be 22.
Hits.
So you take 2d6 plus 4 piercing, so 10 points of piercing, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
13.
I'm gonna send you a spark and give you +4.
So
17?
17. Yeah.
Okay, 17 is a success.
Right.
You watch as you're literally, this thing collides into you and just piercing the spot in your armor between like your collarbone and your shoulder, and just going in about 3 inches deep. But before it can stick in there, you hear Eon.
That's the sound.
A very quick but loud.
She basically just like quickly goes like this, and almost like flint and steel sends a spark flying in your direction.
Nice.
It causes the worm to detach from you before the poison can take hold. Pretty
Plan.
great. So that's the end of. Actually, it's gonna burrow underground. Bye bye. It's going to go
Attack of
underneath.
opportunity.
Yup, from
Ooh.
Rhaenyra. She'd like it.
I would love it.
Go ahead.
22 to hit.
22. Oh yeah, that'll hit.
Right on. Right.
There we go.
Just 8 points of damage though.
Okay, 8 points. That's fine, but it is now below the ground.
Should it disappear?
It should disappear. Thank you. So, second one, it's going to look towards you, SkRee. It's going to essentially try and do the same thing.
Cool.
That's going to be 16 to hit.
Backflip.
I like the way you fuck off this shit.
Yeah, you do a backflip, you dodge it,
Sick.
perfect.
Yeah.
It's going to try and disappear underneath the earth.
So I can.
Do you take an attack of
Oh
opportunity?
yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Still no one beside you, unfortunately.
So
So
29 to hit.
No,
That'll-
the person ran away.
That'll hit. Yeah, that'll hit. No sneak attack, but that'll hit.
That's okay.
Yeah,
You can't get sneak attack on
8 damage.
reaction.
sure can actually.
Can you?
Sure can. It's once per round. Not
Oh,
once
it's true. Yeah, that's
per
true.
or not. Yeah, you know what I mean. Like,
Yeah.
Okay, and then this one poofs.
Yep, it is off to the
on the
thing.
ground.
Bye bye.
Okay.
The one next to Ramsey. It's gonna do it. It's gonna do its thing. That's gonna be a 23 to hit.
Oh yeah, that hits.
Can you make a con save?
Certainly. 15.
You take 13 points of piercing damage.
Cool. Reduce. Oh no, not.
Not reduce. And you just succeed.
Okay.
Resisting this thing's poison as you can feel something
Ow.
begin to seep into you, but your resistances allow you that extra time to get away. As it's going to dip in, you can take reaction if you'd like.
Mm-hmm.
Getting it out of the way. It's okay.
I assume that
You don't
one
like this.
missed. And it
Naughty bag.
under the ground as well.
Yeah, it certainly does. The fourth one by the cannon is going to attempt to eat it. It rolls a natural 20.
That hits.
Oh. Can you roll
Can
a
it
dex
eat it?
save for the cannon?
Yes, I can roll a dex save for the cannon. I'm pretty sure it's just plus. I remember reading it's just +0. So it's a 3.
How much HP does that?
40.
Okay, so it takes 8 points of damage. It disappears within the stomach of this grub as it chomps down on it.
Okay.
and then disappears into the earth as
Okay.
well.
Okay.
You got like a self-destruct built into that thing, or
No,
Well,
but
you know, you can watch it
still
go.
shoot from inside.
Yeah.
You can still shoot from inside.
There you go.
Doesn't need to
alright.
breathe.
So that'll lead us to the top of the round, where you
Okay.
guys begin to hear the rumbling and the shaking
Don't like it. Don't like it.
underneath you. As 4 of these worms now have begun in an effort to collapse this floor.
That's right.
Cool. Cool.
As everything begins to shake below you, you can feel things shifting beneath your feet. The sound of rock on rock hissing underneath you.
I think we need to move.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So,
Do we want to stay here
Are
and
we-
wait for it, or are we running?
well,
Rope trick?
It feels like they're right underneath us.
Yeah, we could rope trick.
Can we all get up it in time?
Yep.
Okay.
Are we in initiative?
Sure.
You
yeah,
are.
we're still in
You
initiative,
are.
right? So.
But you could all, with that, I'll give you within a 6-second span, could say that you could all run over to Eon and get into it.
Sure.
I will.
Okay.
Sure.
Okay.
Pulls
Okay.
out the rope, throws it into the sky, and starts climbing. And it's let's do 20 feet in the air.
Okay. 20 feet in the air. Sure.
I
Okay.
I don't know if anyone else wanted to do anything with their turn, but I want to do something else with my turn. If I can. With my bonus action.
As everyone's jumping into the rope trick, I
mean,
guess. Well,
Yeah,
Yeah.
that would be our movements and stuff.
Yeah.
yeah.
To
Am I
do
within 60 feet of my cannon? Can I sense that I'm within 60 feet of my cannon?
You have no idea.
Okay, then I'm just gonna try to tell my cannon to shoot fire, and if it's within 60 feet, then it can.
Okay. You say, "Cannon, shoot!" At the ground, and you guys hear just like this little. It fails the dex save because it's inside it. But
Yeah. Do I get to roll damage?
you get to roll damage.
Yay! Okay. Alright. Well, great. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 points of fire
Okay,
damage.
12 points of
Excellent.
fire damage.
Yeah.
That's not too bad.
Thank you.
Indigestion.
Yeah. Eat my cannon. So we all get up into the pocket dimension, just
Yeah.
like staring out.
So would we gather somewhere like over here? Because we felt the floor was crumbling. Here
Yeah,
is what
you
you
would.
said.
Yeah, you would all be
So-
running right over to Eon. I would allow out of the initiative.
We'll all come on over this way.
And I would have met you so that we could have all kind of
Yeah.
gone up.
Yeah. Exactly.
So you all kind of like jump, climb up into this rope trick, this extra planar space. That what does it kind of feel like up in there?
It is very dark in almost a formless kind of sense, but around the edges of the periphery, it's almost like a black smoky fire kind of around the edges. So it's not hot, but you can't really get too far. We're just in this dark space that almost is reminiscent of smoke and flame, with the big hole right in the middle there that we look out.
Real homey like.
Really homey.
Yeah. Is there? I'll say like you probably, because it's kind of like an extra
Yeah.
planar space. You could probably add in an item or two that's within your magic. Nothing insane, but like some things for comfort.
Crappy futon,
Oh.
you know.
Yeah.
I think that's all the things I need for comfort.
I
Smoke. Yeah.
Smoke and fire in my family.
you know
There's no
what?
blood.
That checks. That checks.
There's blood in my family. Yeah. I made sure I brought blood into my happy place. Yeah. Keep the materials fresh.
So you guys look down from the rope trick and watch as the ground beneath you essentially cracks and shifts, and you see almost like a sinkhole beginning to appear where the entire area here, you can see mine carts being flown into the middle, like parts of the wall kind of collapsing. Things go very poorly very quickly, but you can see below in this kind of tilled soil that has remained just a slow worm popping up here and there. You can see them. A few just kind of below you, waiting.
Well, as much as this is handy, we can't really stay here forever.
True. Are we still in initiative?
Don't ask questions.
Don't ask questions. Okay. We can stay here for 1 hour, and we can just kind of like shoot at it from here.
Trying to hit something through the earth might be slightly more difficult than...
I could drop a bomb on it.
That's true. You could.
And then what?
Well,
Try and kill it?
drop bombs until it's dead, I guess.
Do we have that many bombs?
I have some bombs.
Is the whole room being like?
It's essentially from where you guys were. It's now like a
Big expanding?
60 to 75
Oh, okay,
foot
so it's
radius.
huge. Okay.
Yeah.
It's like underneath us now, though.
Yeah, like they basically just started tunneling underneath.
Like the ground utilities.
Under
Yeah,
pipes and everything.
So,
Everything.
would this be like difficult terrain, or
At the very least, you're not sure.
maybe it's like quicksand now?
I have
Don't know yet. Okay.
You
4
can't really tell.
bombs. So I can shoot bombs, or we could get really bright, and we could see if they'll avoid us if we're really bright. If these are like the ones we saw in that tunnel, we can just go. But then where are we going? Then we have to stay really, really bright.
Mm-hmm. From here, do we see where the tunnel could proceed
Well,
to
it
if we
goes-
wanted to
The block
continue
cave-in?
along?
Yeah. This is where we look.
It's, that cave-in is literally the only path forward. Okay.
Well, it's not, it wasn't really a cave-in. It was a gnome-size opening
Yeah.
that
Yeah,
the rest of
they're.
us are kind of hooked.
Yeah. Yeah. Speaking of which, as you're looking down there, SkRee, make a perception check.
So 11.
Okay. With an 11, you get just the faintest glimpse of some very magical essence radiating below you. A red energy growing and shifting along with the movement below. You see the worm's head, all of this red worm, pop up. It opens its mouth and points it in the direction of the rope trick. And you all see just a simple orange light beginning to appear and grow bigger and stronger. It's like stronger.
Everybody back up. Back away from
Attacks
the...
and spells can't cross through the entrance.
Yep.
Okay. Okay.
Yep.
The rope was pulled in. Attacks and spells can't pass through the entrance.
Okay, but it doesn't know that.
Okay.
The worms, this glow getting brighter and brighter, and then you notice from other parts of the room the different colors popping through. You can see each worm's head popping out of this tilled soil as it points it up towards the rope trick. And you all get the feeling you might want to step back a second. You do.
Back.
Just in time for a myriad of magical energy to collide into the barrier keeping this rope trick up. You can see 4 different just basically just hitting into this thing for about 5 seconds until they stop. You can see some crackling from below, and then nothing.
Ground still swirling and moving though.
Not as much. Here and there.
What do we do? What do we do?
Okay.
What do we do?
Okay.
There's nothing. There's no other entrances, exits we've seen. It's just this one before us there.
Could I take my the drift globe out
Yeah.
and just toss it in the hole?
Okay. Yeah. Sure. You toss the drift globe in.
Yeah.
It hits the floor, kind of bounces a few times, and then you see one of the worms.
Oh no!
It eats the drift globe and then dives back down.
I had that for so long.
I honestly didn't think that would happen.
You stole it for so long.
I thought that's exactly what would happen.
Well, it's light, and
Yeah.
they ran away from light before,
Yeah.
so.
Do we think?
Huh.
Do we want to try and kill these things? Do we want to try?
I don't think we have much of a.
Yeah, we're a little bit
Option.
stuck here. I think
Okay.
we're going to need to.
I think that I can. If I see one, I'm pretty sure that I can hold it above the ground for people to attack. There's a good shot that that will work. I have to pay attention to do that, but that's okay because my road trip I can not pay attention to. So I can just stay here.
No.
I can hold this thing, I can give people bombs if you don't have something to shoot at it. We can do these one at a time.
I think we
Stanley
might
can also
have
help because
to.
he can fly, or he can like be wherever.
You
he
can-
is, right? Yeah, yeah.
You can move
He-
20
he's still
feet
down
in any
there.
direction.
Yeah.
He's just kind of.
I unfortunately think we might have to be on the ground. Throwing things at this, if we miss.
Yeah, is a waste.
But the ground is where they're strong though. Like
Some
real
of our
strong.
more damaging people on the team are also better on the ground.
Okay, I'll stay up here.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, that's fair.
Yeah?
Can you shoot out of it
Yes.
though? Yeah. Okay.
Yes. I can stick my head out and I can also pick one up and hold it in the air for attacking.
Okay. Well, the rest of us who need to be down there, I think we all go down at once.
Geronimo.
I was just jumping down.
Should we
I
wait
think
We'll like
until
link.
one?
We'll hold hands, all of us, and we'll just jump down together.
Can we wait until one pops up and I'll try and
Good idea.
levitate
actually.
it
How
and then
deep is it?
because then at least one will be
Jump out.
contained
Okay.
It's 20 feet up.
Okay.
Oh, yes.
and I can just focus on that. And if anybody needs to, you can come back into my happy place.
I do have some rope. We could like tie it to Eon. And then drop it down like a little elevator.
Oh, instead of just like
Right.
jumping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
And oh wait, no, you are strong now.
I am
So
strong.
if she held it with like her hands, her gauntlet.
Yeah. However, I do kind of need my hands to
To
really
do
focus
levitate.
on. I think it would be a really good idea to contain one of them, because if that's
Okay.
all we can do, unless Doric can hold one, two, so there's just less things to attack all at once.
I don't think I have anything that helps against anything that's not humanoid.
Okay, Doric, you stay up here and shoot with Eon.
Pew,
That was
pew.
the plan. I'll shout from above. They will be very sorry to hear my voice.
As are we all.
Maybe you could be, but maybe you could be really loud, right? Because maybe that will make it harder for them to find us, right?
If I take SkRee's conch of yelling for whatever it was,
Yeah.
can I use it to boost my vocally inspired spells?
Oh yeah,
I
that's a good
suppose
idea.
you could certainly do that if you want if you wanted.
Great, can I have your funny megaphone?
Do that.
No effect.
Like, what do I get in return? Yeah.
Life, SkRee.
Love and appreciation.
That's not a fair trade.
Aren't you trying to convince him?
That's right. That's.
I pull like a coin
Yeah,
or just
that
like
is.
scratch my head and I like go to scratch my head and I do like the funny like pulling a coin behind my ear. I was like, ooh, where did this come? Look, shiny.
There's a magician. Magician. Here you go.
Okay.
You want it, SkRee?
Yes, I do.
You want this? Give me the conch?
Yes, you can have the conch. How much can I have the coin? What kind of coin?
I flip it.
Yeah.
Do you catch it?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I get you.
It's 1 gold.
Bitching.
Okay, let's make this happen while I still have my solar winds.
Okay.
Fine.
Cannonball.
Wait.
Fabulous.
We're gonna just wait 2 seconds. We're gonna wait for one to pop up so I can hold
we
it.
wait for one to pop up. Does one pop up?
We're waiting.
Okay, Eon,
Fuck this.
make a perception.
Yeah. Like,
Oh, you just
Hold
jump
it
in.
back.
when I screamed cannonball, I jumped in.
Yeah.
Yeah, like,
hold it
okay.
back.
Shit.
Okay, I'm watching. I'm watching.
And hold it back in my head.
That's
Lead
typical
off.
of the three of us to just jump. Like,
As I'm falling, I'm turning.
Solo,
Alright.
Solo will misty step down
Okay.
and then immediately dodge.
Okay.
I mean, there is a rope you could like slide down without
Yeah.
damage.
Yeah, but that's like an action.
Okay. Misty Step is an action?
I could say
Bonus.
it's like your movement
Okay.
to go
To go
down.
down it?
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
I'll just-
Yeah. Keep your misty step. That's fun.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I'm
It
waiting.
feels really lame. I'm gonna go down 20 feet when there's a rope there.
So just
no.
poof.
Yeah. It is very solo though.
Solo.
I don't want to. Oh, okay.
She Mary Poppins floats down.
Up to you. Up to you.
I'll just go down, but I will dodge
Okay.
on the floor.
All right. So, as you guys kind of like jump down into this space, those of you who jumped, can I get a dexterity saving throw, please?
Could they add 3 because we're all pretty close?
Yeah.
Well, but okay. But are we using the rope or are we jumping? I guess I'm
Last
using the rope, is what we
one.
said.
Correct. Yes.
That's not working for you. Here, let me try this. Maybe it's just not.
You have an easier DC because you used the rope.
Nope.
Oh, I see.
Okay.
Okay.
Is it
okay.
weight?
No.
I would have just misty stepped.
Everyone who's hitting the ground here will make this save. We should make that clear. Doesn't matter.
Okay, great.
Oh, good.
Oh, good.
Because I rolled a 1.
You know what? I'm gonna use
You fall
inspiration.
prone
Oh.
on the ground.
Alright, you should get off.
19, 22.
You're safe. Eon's up there. Sola,
4.
you fall prone.
Plus 3, so 7. Or you roll the 1.
If I fail, I will.
It was Jack's,
You do
right?
fail, yeah.
I can
With the
use my
Oh, yeah.
touch by the favored by the gods.
4. Yeah, you can, yeah.
So I will do that,
Okay.
and I will add
Okay.
a
2d4, right?
2d4,
Okay.
which is
Oh.
2.
Oh.
So glad I didn't misty step.
It would have done the same, unfortunately, for the DC, so. Be happy you did.
Okay.
Hitting what's causing this is hitting the ground here because it's constantly moving underneath you. You have a less DC because you used the rope and everyone else just kind of jumped, but 10 is still not hit here, unfortunately. But yes, so you fall
Yeah,
prone,
it was up
unfortunately.
I got 15.
15
Right now,
Yeah,
go
just
back.
succeeds.
We gotta make.
So
We
you fail?
gotta make the whole.
Yeah, I'm
Sorry, Sola, did you add the +3 from Manera?
No, I didn't. So
Then
that would have been
11?
6, 7, 9.
I want to know what
Would've
the
been
whole
9?
is.
I think.
That's right.
Yeah.
Then one unfortunately less. Yeah, 4 + 2 + 3.
So just me and Ramsey landed,
We're just
actually.
like
Yeah.
looking down.
So SkRee and Sola, unfortunately, both are prone on the ground here.
Great.
So at the top of the round, the worms are going to this fun little action they have. Earth's Rampage.
I don't know how you want to play this, but I am holding my action
Okay.
to levitate the first one I see.
Okay. Fair enough. This goes off first, then we'll get to that.
Okay.
So Sola, you get the feeling as you kind of land there.
This isn't good.
No. Just double checking for prone.
Can I use my reaction to pick Sola up?
Nope. Sure can't.
Why are you trying to pick up my girl?
Oh.
Well, I know how Doric's gonna die.
By Sola.
So as part of this rampage, 2 of the worms you see come up, go right onto Sola.
Okay. Do they appear like?
They do. It's going to be natural 20 on the first strike.
Okay. I am crit immune
This is true.
Adamantine.
Why are you critical?
because I
Oh.
have adamantine.
And a miss on the second. But with the first one, I'm going to need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
That's my favorite.
Still +3.
Okay, so that'll be 16.
Okay, so you take 17 points of piercing damage, but as this thing's mouth begins to clamp down on you, you're able to just dodge out of the way.
Okay.
Doing good. SkRee. Same thing. 2 of these worms are gonna pop over to you.
Is this the other 2?
Yepper.
Okay, and the cannon is still somewhere around.
In one of them.
Currently in one, yes.
Gosh. Can't.
So many things.
So
Reach
SkRee, the
around.
first one's going to be a 22.
Get around this thing.
Okay. That's going to be 13 points of piercing damage.
Now,
And then
sorry,
Yes.
this is their turn.
this is because of the tilled soil. They get a certain action once
Okay.
this is kind of activated. They're in a frenzy.
Okay.
So this is just off the top. This is kind of
Sure.
like a only initiative count top kind of
It's
thing.
like a layer action.
Yeah. Okay.
Um,
Sorry to interrupt.
No worries, no worries. And then the second one, you see the SkRee kind of this tail stinger popping up as it's going to come down towards you. Yeah, that's going to be 23.
Oh.
So that'll hit.
Yeah.
Can you make a Constitution save
Yeah.
with a +3?
17.
17, success, nice.
Yeah.
These
So
little 3s actually help.
they're helping. So you take
Sure makes a difference.
10 points of piercing damage, but no poison takes hold as Rhaenyra's kind of affects this strong paladin energy, protecting you against disease and poison.
Nice.
Alright, so next up, top around, at this point, Rhaenyra.
Okay, I'm gonna bonus action first. Oh, I see. So it's like 2 and 2. Okay. Well, the closest one to Stanley, we'll just get that one that's on SkRee right now.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna raise his tray for a 13 to hit.
Okay, 13 to 13 will miss, unfortunately.
Okay. Rhaenyra is just going to take her swings just
You
to
did
see
get
what
this
kind of luck we'll get with that first. I have some ideas, but I don't think they're gonna work because they keep disappearing.
Fair.
So the first hit's a 22.
Hits.
Okay. Second hit is only
Wait, which one are you
15.
attacking?
The one right up face. The one
This
that
one? Oh.
Stanley's facing.
Yeah.
And 15 for the second hit.
15 just hits.
Great. So the first one is it's 16 plus 9 for a total
Okay.
damage.
Okay, so 25, nice. And the second?
That was together. I did
Oh,
that.
together? Okay,
Yeah.
perfect. Alright, sweet. That's the end of your turn, Rhaenyra?
Yes.
Okay, so SkRee, you're up with Eon on deck.
Well, I'll get up.
Okay. Half your movement.
Yep.
Begrudgingly.
Begrudgingly get up.
And then I will use my daggers, and I will attack both of them.
Oh,
But first, I will attack this guy by Stanley.
okay. Your +2.
It's not Stanley, it's Stan Lee.
Stanley.
He's gonna show up next time as an old man.
Oh, that's awesome.
But it's still spelled like
Yes.
Stanley.
Yes.
It's like L-E-Y.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do I have
The paper name.
Yeah, because Rhaenyra is kind of...
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so.
yeah, I do.
How close do I have to be?
I just engaged with it.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So that's a 26 damage
Oh, we'll take the fun out.
on that first one.
Yeah, that looks good.
And then
Good,
I'm going
good.
to turn around to the other one.
Bonus action.
Yeah. And I'm going to 18 to hit.
Hits.
6.
Excellent.
That's 10 points of damage.
Nice. So that's the one by.
This one.
This one took 10, Stanley 1
Yep.
took
Saw that.
a fuck ton.
Okay, perfect. So 10 on that one, awesome.
We know the conversion rate now. thanks
Alright,
to you.
great. Is that the end of your turn, SkRee?
Yes.
Okay, Eon, you're up with Doric on deck.
Have any of these not taken any damage?
No, they've all taken damage.
They've all taken damage.
All taken damage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did any of them look
This
healthier
one-
than others? I feel like it might be this
This
one.
one was beat to hell before it dropped underground. This one I only had hit.
They're all kind of around half or
Yeah.
like a little bit more than half right now.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do then is I'm just going to. So Ian pulls out a little tiny piece of copper wire.
Okay.
And as she runs it through her hands, it almost turns into like a molten thread that she quickly weaves into a net and casts that energy towards
Ooh.
this guy here.
Don't we have a pointer?
And because she wants to take him off of SkRee, raising him 10 feet into the air.
Yes.
And she's just going to hold him there, casting Levitate.
Yes.
So as long as he doesn't weigh more than 500 pounds. I mean, they're pretty big.
It's the same size as me. I'm not 500 pounds.
Do you know
I
how
think-
much a horse weighs?
I think they're pretty big.
I'm gonna say they're not 500 pounds.
500 is a lot.
Yeah, that's
You're
a lot.
like- Like that's like a that's a
Since
lot.
it's being raised,
Uh-huh.
do I get an opportunity?
Force movement? No, unfortunately not.
Yeah.
Because it was enforced.
Worth
It's
asking.
worth,
Good try,
yeah.
good try, good try. Good
So
to know.
she's holding onto this web, and that the energy between her kind of catching it in her web. And then bonus action, she's gonna command her cannon, if it's within 60 feet, I assume.
Yep, sure is.
Fails its dex save.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you never know, but it makes me happy. 10 points of fire damage.
And your cannon pops up right beside Stanley as this worm just.
Heartburn.
Yeehaw.
Yeah, it does not like that. And that one is now looking.
It
worse.
threw it up?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought it exploded out of the stomach like alien.
No, no.
Yeah.
Chest burster.
Let's say that. Let's say that.
I thought when like we shoot out the fire, I thought that's like
Yeah. Great, looking out. Your cannon's now activated. Awesome. So next up is Doric with Soul on deck.
Okay.
Okay. It's time to do something that might not work.
It's a lot
Take
of
a picture of this.
Yeah. I can get
Dork is gonna
Yeah, Kenny's
Maybe.
having
take
Yeah.
the conch of yelling, and
Okay.
he's gonna hold it in such a way that he can thunderclap into it, pointing down at the battlefield.
Okay. Yeah, sure. You can do that.
Okay.
You can do that. Yeah.
Deaf.
Yeah, you can do
We're
that.
all down.
Everybody's gonna do it.
Yeah.
Everybody. Do it.
Guys, it's only a cantrip. It's only a cantrip, okay?
Yeah, it's only a cantrip.
Does it work?
You can try.
I'm trying. Does it work?
DK.
Not DK.
Not DK.
DK's long.
Roderick.
Roderick. Canary.
Dork.
My brain literally just exploded because of that. Yeah, it works. It's Thunderclap
Yeah.
you're casting.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Okay.
I think that's clever. I think it's a good idea. These
Yeah,
things are
because you're up there.
That's true. Like, you'll be fine. You could have stayed up here,
We're
but
like bullying
no.
Dork. We're like, how can he do this to us?
The common theme you're going to hear from everyone down here is mop.
Sola's like
Okay.
lying on her back and looking up.
Yeah.
Looking out with a conch.
Directly under. You are literally the
Yeah.
first person to get hit with this.
So here's what happens. DK.
Dork.
God damn it.
Dork.
I keep looking over him. And
Listen, you tried to take a bite out of me, okay? I had a flashback too. I'm feeling it.
maybe that's where I'm at right now.
This is way stronger than DK.
So Doric,
Whoa.
you look down. You cast Thunderclap. This cantrip. Can I get everybody to make a Constitution saving throw?
Jesus Christ.
Everybody will
Everybody.
can add a
Everybody.
Does this affect the cannon? Do you have to hear it? I don't know if the cannon really hears.
That's con, right?
No,
Yeah.
that sounds too much work. Think about.
Okay, sweet.
If you rolled below, what's your spell save DC, Doric?
19.
I'm saved.
I'm safe.
I'm saved.
I'm not.
If you rolled below a 19, you take you take 17 points of thunder damage. All the worms have to roll as well. Fail.
You just see like our lips moving to Ramsey.
Fail.
Okay, good.
So they all take
That was a
17
great
points
idea.
as well.
That was
Wow.
smart.
Wow. I mean,
Ramsey
sure.
took 17 points of damage
Yeah,
from
but
it.
he can take it.
No, I
No,
could take
okay.
it. Sola could take it. I don't know. He could take
And the
it.
entire cavern just fills with this incredibly loud sound, Doric.
What?
and those of us who passed
Take half of 17 to 8.
after 17.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're still like deafened anyway.
Are you okay?
Guys, I found my new fireball.
Anything else for your turn, Doric?
No, just thoughts and prayers.
Sola.
Okay.
Ramsey on.
So Sola just like because she literally just almost got eaten
Yeah.
and like dodges out of the way of that and like gets blasted in the face and she's just like
There's a lot going on.
half dazed. She'll stand up with half her movement. Can you reach me? I don't know.
They're in there somewhere.
We need like tweezers.
She's in there.
Yeah.
She's in there.
So-
I got it.
Sola is literally just going to right herself and then just dodge.
Alright.
She's only dodging here.
Okay.
And with a let me give everybody a quick scan. Yeah, with a bonus action, she will then. Where are ya? 4th level mass healing word.
Cool.
And that hits up to 6. So like everybody who has been damaged on the floor here would get it. I think that the 2 in the rope trick are still okay.
My cannon too.
You cannon 2? No, because it's a construct. Sorry. So everybody will get out of this 15 HP
Thank you.
each person.
Awesome.
And Sola's dodging
Yes, she
with
is.
her action.
Okay. She's darting, like looking back and forth. Your shield open, the
It's
eyes,
raised. Yep.
everything, like every sound open to your ears, informing your next move. Ramsey.
How high up is it?
20 feet.
Doric and Eon are 20 feet up.
It's not that far.
20 feet up.
How high would you say I could jump?
At least in your current, you're not transformed, right?
Yeah.
You're transformed?
Attacks
Or
don't pass
you transform when
through
you're down.
Oh, I'm not gonna attack him.
Transformed, you can probably jump up at least 10, 15 feet maybe. 10 without an athletics.
I know, the
Anything more than
It's okay. I'm gonna need to get 5 feet off the ground.
I know.
Okay.
Bonus action, Eldritch Claw. And I'm going to look up at the hole.
Your bestie's on one side and then Doric's on the other.
Roll to hit.
And no. And you will just get the pants pissing fear of dread that you are next on my meal. I will circle around the side, staying in combat with this one.
Yeah.
Claw that one for my first attack from behind.
Okay. Awesome. That one's the one who's looking pretty rough.
Yeah, it's 19 to hit.
Hits.
Excellent.
That's 11 points of slashing damage and 3 points of force damage.
Ooh, nice.
And then for the second attack, because what is the status? Is it restrained or is it?
It's basically just like stuck 20 feet up and can't, like, it has no way of propelling itself.
Oh, so it's just like floating.
So it can still attack us, but only from where it
Okay,
is.
so it's like a balloon on a
It's just
string.
doing the worm.
Yeah.
It can only attack. It can only attack if it has that reach.
Okay.
Right, like if it has.
Then, you know what, still, I'll take a shot at it. Because I have the 5, 10, Would you call it good?
He's 10. His
10 up?
intent is
10
for
up?
him to be
10.
10.
I'd give it.
Five. What? Okay.
I'd give it, yeah.
That's a 14 to hit. I'm rolling like fucking dog shit tonight.
14 just misses.
You know what? Fuck it. I'm using an inspiration.
There we go.
Get him.
Let's go.
Let's go, let's go.
There we go. That's 23 to hit.
Alright.
That's 10 points of slashing damage and another 3 points of force damage.
Nice. Good shit.
And then... Yeah, fuck it. That's it.
Okay. Alright, so that's the end of your turn, Ramsey. Now it is the worm's turn.
And they will fry.
We all have to, yes.
And they will fry.
We all have to do this, yes. Alright. So...
Was 17 for me.
Natural 20.
Oh my god.
Natural 20!
What the?
I'm not touching it. I'm literally not touching it. I'm not touching it.
So we can see.
5.
Okay.
3.
Okay. So,
So
2
2
take half.
success.
2
I'm
take
not
half.
touching
And 2
it. That's
take full.
fucking crazy!
Back to back.
With 2 different dice, too.
Boy.
Oh my
So,
So sorry.
15 radiant.
Okay.
Total.
Okay.
Where's our grave clerics? I guess that's
Currently being made.
No. Bad. Bad.
The
Ramsey.
large one nearest me is looking really rough.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So, now it's all their turns. First one that's going to go is that one I described. It's going to turn over to Rhaenyra. And it is going to make an attack with its tail stinger at disadvantage. Yeah, that's not going to hit 10. Misses, right? The other one by Stanley there, or by the...
See between the
The one that's in the circle of pain.
The circle pain, it's going to go towards SkRee with an attack there. That's going to be 22.
Yep.
Alright, Constitution save. The tail stinger comes down on you.
Oh, gee. Uh-oh.
Come on.
It's a 3.
My face
not gonna be there.
14 points of piercing damage.
Shoot. My 4 won't do
And
enough either.
you take... Don't want to get too many. Monkey bad. You take 15 points of poison damage.
Thanks.
As the stinger finding purchase finally begins to transfer this concoction that causes your whole arm to just grow numb as this
good.
darkness
You
begins
got
to
two,
kind
you're
of
good.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
don't
too.
need an
Yeah.
arm.
no.
Look how well DJ did without one.
Yeah,
That
that's
should be enough to end.
yeah.
And the talons?
There's still 2 more, one of which floating in the air is just kind of like, it's just like a floating worm in space. Kind of reminds you all of
But there's a lot of memories of that.
That's level
If-
2.
He can only move if he can find a way to propel, like push off of something.
Yeah, he's stuck up there. He can't do shit.
Excellent.
The last one there is going to turn to you, Ramsey. That's not going to hit. That's 12.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so that's the end of their turns. Next up, top around Rhaenyra.
Okay, so I'm still like holding my ears a little bit, just like slightly a little dazed.
Sure.
I'm also gonna look up and give him the same look that I was giving the death glare that I gave Ramsey, I guess now a couple weeks ago in terms of timeline,
There
and
you
that's
go.
a pretty powerful look. From Rhaenyra, so Doric knows that he's pissed off two of the strongest people in the team. Just to make that clear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll play wishbone.
Just through our looks. Like, I didn't even said anything, and it's not like Rhaenyra too like utter threats. Like that's a SkRee thing. I was like just looking.
Squeeze the mouthpiece.
But slightly inspired by the thunder, I'm gonna bonus action Thunderous Smite.
Nice.
Okay, nice.
And so actually I'll just roll to hit first on that one. So first attack is 26 to hit on this one.
Oh, yeah, that hits.
And then second hit is 20 to hit.
Sure, roll damage for the first.
Okay. So I'll do Thunderous Smite on the first one.
Yep.
So that's 16 plus, I think it's a d8. If I just double check. No, 2d6, sorry.
Yeah.
So plus 7 as well.
That first strike, your large axe swings down through the air, creating this just almost force of air blast
But
as
my
it hits.
thunder just hurts the one thing, not everybody else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You watch Ramsey just kind of for a second.
Yeah, it's a concentrated blast of air instead of this wide-ranging, piercing attack. Their first attack cuts this thing in two.
Okay, great.
And
Cool.
Yay.
Dead.
Second one was the 20 to hit on the other one then?
Yep. You already used your bonus action though, so.
Yeah, so just
But
normal
yeah, so you
damage.
do get that.
But there's still a strength saving throw on that one as well. So 11 points of damage for that one.
Okay.
And then a strength saving throw of 15, otherwise it gets pushed back prone.
And the strength save is from.
The one in between all of us.
Yeah,
The circle.
what's it? Circle.
Oh.
Or what's,
Why is it a strength saving throw?
Because it's Thunderous Smite.
that got used up on your first
Oh,
attack.
so it's all of it together?
Yeah.
Okay, then it's just damage on that one.
Yeah. Okay. Which was total of how much? Sorry.
For the damage on the last
On
one?
the second, yeah, on the 20.
40. Come on now.
Yeah, 11.
You
Yeah.
know, 11, 40.
The huge.
Basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just a rounding error.
Yeah.
Nice. All right. Awesome. Great turn. That's all for you, Renera.
Actually, movement, I'm just gonna scooch, because I feel like also I'm confident that SkRee can also handle this one. So I'm just gonna come in between more of like the levitating one and to Ramsey's side with the other one.
Okay.
And we're just kind of like...
Yeah.
Right about there.
Yeah.
All just cuddling up.
Everybody. All right. Cool. Great. So, end of your turn now is
Yes.
SkRee with Eon on deck.
Cool. I am just gonna attack the one in front of me first with my
Alright.
dagger.
Okay. Emotional damage.
Oh,
Make it hurt.
that was 19 to hit.
19 hits.
Sick. And then 11, but Renera is by me, so
Sneak attack.
sneak attack. 11 plus 14, that is 25.
Oh, 25 points. So you look up, your eyes glistening with this magical energy as you are able to find the points that all this is concentrated in. It's still standing after that first strike,
Oh my god, bitch.
but it's very, very weak at this point.
Can I pull out my dagger of emotional damage?
Yeah, as a bonus action,
Yeah.
you can make an
I'll
attack.
just attack the same one.
Okay,
That is a 26 hit.
26 hits.
Cool. And I'm just gonna look at it. I'm gonna be like, your face, so ugly. Bro.
That's the cap on it there.
7.
That's enough to do it. That's awesome.
Words will never hurt me.
You can see this worm just kind of like,
What?
yeah, just like a visible slouch before you just almost like something like falling off a shelf. It's kind of like, and it just kind of like collapses forward.
Ew. Okay. Yeah, that's it.
That's the energy. All right, Eon, you're up with Doric on deck.
Okay, so she's got this web between her hands and she wraps it up in one hand, and with the other, she's going to firebolt this mofo.
Yeah. All right.
No, you're not.
Natural 1 for 10 to hit.
Yeah, it does not hit, unfortunately.
Okay, fine. I mean, it is an awkward angle.
Your foot slips and you just miss the angle. Yeah.
Okay, well, whatever, because my cannon's just gonna like walk over underneath it and be like, okay, well, Mama said, and yeah,
Stop.
gonna
Here.
point straight up
Yeah. There you go.
and shoot. And I don't deck save.
Oh, it fails.
Yeah, it can't move. Yeah,
It wiggles.
Does it have a
It
chance to
doesn't,
save from
yeah.
now?
Potential.
Would it have a chance to save from?
Well, it's a dexterity save.
Oh, okay. Never
So
mind,
like,
yeah.
if it's like can't.
No, I mean from the levitate though.
Let me read that in just a second to see.
Yeah.
But that's 11 points of fire damage.
Okay, awesome.
But
11 points of fire damage.
Your cabin's kicking ass tonight.
Yeah. These 2 remaining are looking rough.
it doesn't say saves. No,
So,
it doesn't.
No.
It gets a save, like at the beginning.
Initial, yeah. Nice.
Steffi, anything else for your turn there, Ian?
That ends my turn.
Lady.
Thank you.
Doric, you're up. Solo on deck.
I'm just gonna do like a little stage whisper of, "Sorry guys, that was really cool though." Down to the group.
What?
Do you do it through the horn?
Stop yelling!
And then I'll just vicious mockery on whatever one is not levitating.
Okay. Awesome. It's gonna be a fail. What do you tell the worm?
I'm not as tasty as I look, I promise.
Can't even see you.
In response to this, it like headbutts its head against the ground.
And that causes the damage.
Yeah, that's what it costs.
Well, it did only take 3 damage, so.
1, 2, 3.
There you go. Love it. Alright,
That's
great job, Doric. Sola, you're up, Ramsey.
Okay. Sola will turn towards this one between Ramsey and I. And she's gonna just like form the bell and bring it down on top of its weird necky head area.
Yeah, 6.
Okay, great. That is a fail, and out comes
Roll your d12s.
the d12s.
Nice.
Roll these ones. Oh, this is gonna be
Boom.
good. So 17 plus 8, 25 radiant damage.
Nice. This massive bell, just every piece of light converging into this one area in a half second and then dropping down before it comes all out back.
Yep.
You all
Smash
almost get
Ramsey
flashbanged
again.
from this. It's awesome. Great. Is that the end of your turn, Sola?
Yeah.
Okay. Ramsey, you're up.
Well,
This one in front of you is looking fucking rough. The one in the air is looking a little bit better off. Not by
Because we
much.
can't reach it.
well,
Yeah, it's just
We're the
kinda-
ground team.
I can.
We're the Marines. We're the Air Force. Yeah, okay.
I'll start with the one in front of me.
Yeah, go for it.
Fucking hell, 15.
15 just hits.
All right. Woo!
That's how Ramsey would respond. Anyway. So
9
slippery.
9 points of slashing, 1 point of force damage.
This one is gonna fall to that strike
Oh, okay.
as
No.
it still tries to recover off from the bell, but before the bell even rises up, your claws are already slashing through. Nice.
And then I'll take the next one on that
Yep.
floating prick. That's 22.
Hits.
Ooh, that's 10 slashing, 3 force.
Okay. Nice.
Bonus action, flurry of blows.
Nice.
All right. Let's end it.
16.
Hits.
11 slashing, 6 force damage.
Okay. And
Last attack is 26 to hit.
Hits. Bring it on. Bring it on.
8 slashing and 4 force damage.
Okay. Nice. Guys, watch as Ramsey takes one strike, hit this just eldritch claw, this form of Ramsey popping through this worm before you see him look over at the one and just these 2 strikes flowing past his hands, reaching out toward this worm who is on its last legs. It's turn.
It fries.
It fries.
I think its only ways needs to become the bug zapper.
It fails.
Sweet.
net.
So that's, oh boy, 12 plus 12 is 24 radiant.
And that kills it.
Except it's still floating in the air.
Yeah.
You can see
It's
how
just like getting fried by all this like light energy that's swirling around.
Why do I see like Eon taking it, running it into the side of the spell, watching it like spasm?
Yeah.
You guys see a bunch of like fluids,
Yeah, like,
Effect, yeah.
or it's sitting on the racket.
viscera kind of popping out of its mouth as it just kind of passes from this life, floating up in the air.
Amazing. Solo looks around. Is that everything? Are there
Make a
any
perception
other-
check.
I will do that. 25.
Nice.
25.
25. Yeah, as you look kind of down and you steady yourself in this area, you find a little piece of rock that hasn't been completely upturned and is still relatively
Solid.
yeah,
Flat.
flat. One of those words.
Yeah.
Your tiny little gnomish feet are able to stand on it.
Yeah.
And with a 26, you have the feeling that there isn't any more movement happening immediately. But as you're focusing, there is a slight rumbling. Just so slight, very far away.
Okay. I feel a little something. So there's still more, but like who knows how big these mines are. So we're okay for the moment.
Cool. I reach up
Yeah.
with the Eldritch Claw. I'm not attacking him,
Oh, I know.
but I'm gonna palm that fucking gnome's head and yank him straight down.
Roll to hit.
That's a 26.
That'll do it.
That will in fact hit.
Me and Ramsey are just like standing over him.
Just pulling straight down in
Yeah.
between the two of us.
Eon, you watch as DK's tiny gnomish body gets flown down from you.
And I like drag SkRee over too, so SkRee's standing with us.
I know, I just see like Eon imaginarily close like some
Yeah,
blinds
I
over top.
turn SkRee over, so SkRee's also just looking down.
There you go.
Got the wrong way.
And unlike everybody else, Sola stays back.
Yes.
And like
Oh, Solo wants to see.
does not interfere.
Dork's just
Has
looking
your-
up
has your
with a
hearing
very
come back,
like
Ramsey?
nervous laugh. Like, you guys.
Can you hear Ramsey? Earth to Ramsey.
It's a straight. There's not much around left at this moment.
It's the wolf.
SkRee's gonna try to spit on him,
Okay.
but it's not gonna like come out properly. His mouth is really dry.
Just a motion of like spit. No spit comes out. I'm gonna can I unarmed strike because I did unarmed strike you and you're like a pal. So I feel like
I mean,
it'll be
you
a
can.
backhand, just like a back.
As he's lying there on the ground.
Yep.
That's a
Sure.
crit.
What's you get for hitting?
Gonna kick a gnome while he's down?
I guess they are. Yeah.
It was a 13.
That misses.
That misses.
All right.
Your heart wasn't
Ramsey,
in
Or so it hits, but it doesn't damage.
Yeah. Okay.
I like that. Yeah.
Save the best for last.
I just stalk down inches from your face. You feel like hot condensation breath beside you. And just never again. And I turn around and walk. And then I'll whip back around and snap at your face.
Oh,
Jesus.
Oof.
Then I
Dork is definitely shaken up. He's kind of like quivering, very nervous laughter, like.
I grab Sophie, pull her up onto my shoulder.
Yeah.
SkRee, come over here, please.
Okay.
And she'll cure wounds 2nd level.
Oh, thank you. Almost dead.
Give him a little whack there, didn't you?
Yeah.
For 18.
Yay. Thank you, Sona.
There's.
Okay. We have things to do. We can't be fighting right now.
Tell your wife that. Or your partner.
My wife? Yeah.
A wife? Husband? Partner?
What are those spousal words?
Yeah.
That charade is finished.
It was a charade?
Dork, don't even.
Yeah, don't even.
I thought we had something.
So, guys, this tunnel, and Sola will go up to the tunnel and shine her flashlight down it again.
Okay. You
Just totally.
We're gonna like
stonewalling.
slowly sob behind them.
Yeah. You shine your flashlight. No movement this time, and you can see through this tiny little gnome-ish opening here that the pathway continues deeper. Further down.
Does it remain gnome-sized?
Not all the way down, no.
No?
No. What you understand here is there's probably like maybe 10 or 15 feet where this cave-in has really affected the main entrance, and you can probably make your way through that relatively easy with your size. Your compatriots might need a little bit of help, or they might need to do something to alleviate the space here, but
I'll drop in my full wolf form, so I actually shrink down in size a bit.
okay, there you go.
Puppy. Pet.
Can you pet him?
Yeah. That's...
I allow it. You had a moment. I can feel for you.
Oh, there you go.
Do we have a way to get through here for everybody else? I know myself and that one can walk through. But
This visibly hurts to
I
Orin.
cannot teleport, and I'm probably the one person that probably can't fit through here.
Yeah. Okay.
Does anybody have magic to get?
I have,
through?
I have something.
There's a little.
I'm just the marine. There you go.
I mean, what do you...
I can stone shape.
Oh.
And I can then form probably enough of this stone out of the way to open it up for
Think they
us.
can walk there.
Is that an important...
It's a big spell, but
Because
we need it to proceed.
if Rhaenyra's the only one that's having trouble, I also could make her small.
Polymorph.
She is the largest of you. She's not the only one who would have trouble.
Okay. The rest of us, if we crawled
I was
through,
gonna
would
go
we...
into my lamp.
That works, yeah.
That could work.
You guys can carry me.
Yeah.
I became a
I
lamp
feel
to
like my second level
Rhaenyra.
spell
I
is
can't take it this time.
That would be helpful.
Like you could heat your
I'm
mouth.
starting to
Yeah,
get kind
I guess you
of...
have to get up.
But I feel like my second level spell is worth less than your whatever that stone shape is, and we might
Right,
even need
that's-
stone shape later.
Right. It's one of my bigger spells, yes. So
Just to be
You
clear,
can also
how long do I stay
dimension
small
door
for?
somebody.
As long as I allow it.
I've never done anything wrong to you. I've chopped up bodies for you.
This is a gift, Rhaenyra. It's just so we can get through. I'm not gonna.
Alright.
But I don't know. I think that's probably
A safer plan.
better use of
Yeah.
our energy. But
Yeah.
I would like to maybe pause soon.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be nice to rest, but I don't know if we'll be able to take a full night's
Well,
sleep.
let's get
No.
through to the other side
let's
and
get
see
through and see what's there.
see where if we have to, if we can hide away somewhere, and then in that case we can use a stone shape to maybe make ourselves a little hidey hole
Potentially.
thing. So
Yeah. Okay. So, okay, yeah. If you want to do
If we're feeling pressed on time as well, I have catnap.
Oh.
I can make short rests very quick for a number of you.
oh,
Okay, well, that might repay some of what you did.
That's
Nope.
useful too. Hang on to that one for when we need to roll hit dice.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
It's like So that makes a short rest quick. That's useful.
Yeah, it makes a short rest happen over 10 minutes.
Oh, nice.
Yep.
Okay. Well, I don't think I've ever. Have I ever reduced something before? I don't think I've ever done this spell before.
Not that I can.
Yeah,
think
you
of,
enlarged me once.
I enlarged
That was it.
but not
So
reduced.
I think
No.
I can figure out how to do this the other way. So she reaches down, grabs a little bit of dirt from the soil, and kind of considers it for a second, and then blows it right on you.
I trust Eon fully in this
Yeah,
process.
yeah.
And 'cause it says
right
it
in
takes
the face.
a pinch of powdered iron.
Yeah.
And but once I do this, we gotta run through because you only got a minute.
Okay.
I was just kind of shitting you, like you only got a minute.
And so then you have the lamp in your mouth.
Okay.
So
Okay.
If this doesn't work, I have something else, but I can't use it at the moment. Never mind.
Okay.
So I've done that. You have 1 minute to get through, and then
All right.
I'll get on my
Let's
hands.
proceed, everybody.
Alrighty.
Here
So
we go.
who's going first?
Solo will go first. Yeah.
Okay.
Time with flashlights.
Yeah. So pretty easy for you. Like, you have to kind of move around a little bit with your shield to kind of make it comfortable. Doric has even less problems really behind you. The rest of you that aren't affected by magic, I will need you to make an acrobatics check to kind of get through this area without roughing yourself up.
Do I have to?
SkRee's in the
You're
lab.
in the lamp.
You're fine in the way.
You're in
like
that
Ramsey,
lamp.
like drops the
I
lamp.
said
Being
who's
an
not affected by
acrobat.
magic.
Oh.
This is the magic.
yeah.
Do it for the wolf.
Sure.
Okay. Oh, that's decent. That's 16.
16? Yep. You are able to get through easily.
Yeah. Okay. Sure.
4 for my cannon, and a natural 20 for Eon.
Oh, well, yeah. Cannon is small,
Cannon's
so
very small.
fine. You, however, with the natural 20 are going to be just fine. It's great. You go into your land.
Yeah,
land?
I know.
Things happen.
What? Hear what's going on inside the lamp while I'm carrying it in my mouth, just like.
Rattling in your mouth.
You just hear like tea
Tea,
static
tea,
mixed with
tea.
like the sound of people talking.
And whatever's happening in there is happening in your mouth.
Yeah, like.
Oh no.
I'm holding it by the handle and just.
It's like when SkRee gets in there, can you, I'm just here temporarily. Please don't. I'm just visiting.
So as you
Oh no.
enter into your lamp and enter into this space created for you.
Oh. It's actually kind of nice in here.
It's high up.
Oh.
You can feel the wind
Oh, it's like,
hitting your hair.
it's like my room here. The hag's house.
And then you realize that your wings are tied.
Oh, good. I can fly anyway.
Correct. And then you're falling
Oh, good.
and falling and falling. What's everyone else doing?
Okay.
Crawl through.
Walking
Yeah,
through
just
the
getting
tunnel.
through.
Yeah, probably just
Just
getting
keep
to the
crawling.
other
What do you
side.
know is like
Keep
the
crawling.
lamp,
Correct.
right? And
Yeah.
Listening
Ramsey's carrying
to.
it.
Hearing it very far off in the distance. Coming out of the hole of the lamp.
Everybody kind of makes it through slowly but successfully to the other side, entering further into the mines. Now, this area you can tell is where some of the work starts to happen, whether it's either administration or physically mining parts of this area. You can see like there's a small door that's kind of been fashioned into the rock with kind of like this room that says Warden's office. There's a few different like areas we can see like large quantities of materials like iron and steel, There's a little bit of gold. Things that are pretty expensive relatively, and heavy, but expensive and nice. And as well as that, you all kind of notice it does go on further into the mine. Sola, as you enter into this area, you would notice with your passive perception the earth below your feet kind of changed, more like a limestone, more of a hard surface, not as soft as what it may have been beforehand.
God.
And you do see some dirt on top of this limestone that looks like it's been tracked and shaped into the image of a footprint.
Okay. Guys, look at that. It looks like someone has come this way before.
Is it small footprint, big footprint? Like, is it gnome footprint?
Yeah, so you all kind of get closer towards it. It's relatively gnomish in size. It's a little bit wider. And it's got many different grooves on the bottom of the footprint for extra traction.
Can I, I'll shift from the wolf to the hybrid form and go up and kind of study it and just kind of using, hunter's prowess. See if I can see if there's a set of tracks leading off.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Forward.
make a survival check. With advantage.
Okay. Redemption time. Fuck you. That's a 15. Oh wait,
With
advantage. There we go. 17.
17.
Yeah.
17? Pretty good. Yeah, you notice that it's not a continuous track, but there are glimpses, half prints, quarter prints here and there of not only one set of footprints around the sides, but quite a few. And then you find a tread mark, reminiscent of the Lyther Titan enforcers.
I just.
SkRee, you're still falling.
Yeah.
You're still falling. You can't stop falling. You're going so fast.
Have we ever opened the lid on this thing when SkRee's inside?
I don't think so. Can we? Do we just rub it and tell him to come out now?
I don't know, but
SkRee should be out by now.
Please open the lid.
I do. I kind of just slowly crack the lid open.
Awesome. SkRee.
Yeah.
As soon as that happens, you're looking down and you see the Ramsey's feet
Oh my god.
as you're about to glide into it.
Like his wolf. Are you still a wolf?
No,
Not in the hybrid form. I'm back to this, not the full wolf. Wait. Oh no.
As you're falling and you see the space opening up to you, what you're about to hit, you hear that voice familiar in your head. Feminine and empowering. I don't like when you don't bring me what I ask for.
That's fair enough. Sorry.
No more warnings.
Okay.
SkRee splats in front of Ramsey. You take 42 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh, I'm
shit.
unconscious.
Okay,
As he falls 60, 80, 100 feet in this minimal space.
Sola immediately will stabilize SkRee with
Shut the lamp.
I'll use a
It looks like roadkill.
yeah.
Oh, good.
I'll use a channel divinity immediately.
Spatchcock.
And can restore half of SkRee's hit points.
Amazing.
So you're back up to 33.
Nice.
Is anybody else below half? I don't believe
No.
so. No.
Not at this point.
Yeah. Okay. So that happens.
Holy fuck.
But basically, yeah, the amulet around Sola's neck like lights up as she like puts her hands on the remains of SkRee and they like
Tiny and, like,
form
cry
them
like
back together.
Let me like be clear here. What happens here is SkRee's body hits the ground,
Mhm.
and then the rest of SkRee goes everywhere else.
Oh my god. I have a pancake.
Oh.
Wait. Do you guys have to like gather me up?
Yeah. Are you
You're
saying
a pile.
SkRee is literally in pieces?
SkRee, while unconscious, like the bones in his body are no longer functioning as they should. It looks as though you could pick up a part and just stretch it.
Okay.
Even after healing?
Even after the healing, yeah. Are you saying? Or?
No, sorry.
That's
the
what
shock
happens
of us
before the
seeing it.
heal.
Yeah, like this is
Yeah,
what you
okay.
see.
So yeah, and so we like gather SkRee back up.
Pieces of his beef just kind of exploding before Sola
Yeah.
runs over heels.
And like, the power of Lather just
Yes.
like flowing out into all these many pieces of SkRee.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
Bit.
Wow.
Many pieces of SkRee.
SkRee, you come back in this moment. Sola looking.
Like kind of like traumatized. Are you back? Did that work?
Oh, hey, Sola.
I just literally throw the lamp at SkRee.
Oh, Dad, Jesus.
Do not go back inside of that. That.
I have to. I have to like give her stuff.
Well, like okay.
She. What happened? What?
I mean, you literally splatted out from the lamp all
There's a
over the
bloody,
place.
I start tracing the outline.
Oh yeah.
You were there. You were there.
Yeah.
You were there.
Up there.
Yeah.
That's
Like,
so embarrassing.
Someone was on my face.
Yeah.
Thank the gods for the healing power of Lather because you were in pieces.
Yeah. That's not the first time that's happening.
SkRee.
Wow. What? Okay.
Yeah. Summer of '82. Crazy.
Okay. What do we see around us here? Like you described a bit of it, but like, is it looking kind of still, calm, safe? There's yeah.
I mean, like not much has changed in the.
Yeah, since you
Little
did your
bit of
description.
time.
So okay.
Yeah.
We're all alive again. We could use a quick little patch up, I feel like, before we continue on.
I feel fine.
I could try using healing word into the conch. That might make you all feel better.
Can we? No. Sola will like immediately grab that conch away from him.
Can I have it back?
No, that conch is not leaving Doric's hands.
We're gonna
That is
fight
the most
for it.
power he's felt in years.
We are fighting for the conch.
Okay.
I pick up a tiny Rhaenyra who's screaming at this point and just.
No, it's been a minute.
Oh, okay.
After SkRee, he'll deny you.
I mean, if you're fighting for it, I'll need you both to make athletics checks.
Oh wait, no violence. This is good.
I want to watch this.
Yeah.
It's a good grapple, I guess.
I'm gonna inspire that.
You got inspiration. Use it, man.
I would.
No, not for this.
One dad joke and you're back up to full par. Come on now.
So anyway, I rolled a 12.
18.
Doric is able to keep it away from you, unfortunately.
Okay. You know what, Doric? Fine. You want to keep it? It's your grave.
I promise to use it for good.
I'm like cracking my
Yeah.
nails. And I'm back to normal size.
Sola immediately will turn her back on Dork again. The rest of us,
First fight.
we need a rest. Let's all here. I've got some food. Like, let's have a quick bite to eat and have a short rest or something.
Is this a safe place to stop? Like, isn't there there's like a warden's office right here? Are there people around here? If I put my ear up to the door,
Nothing.
nothing. Do we hear anything further along the tunnel?
There's like faint rumblings here and there.
Nothing that sticks out for me even.
Not at this point.
Yeah.
You're at like the top level of the mine. You can get the idea that as
There's
you
something,
go
but
further downwards, there might be a better idea. But this level, like I said, is just very like, you know,
What if we
basic,
just
where
go
they
into
put
this
the
office?
beginners
Yeah.
and the people to watch the beginners.
Mm-hmm.
Can we
So
go into
okay,
this
let's
office?
let's
maybe
go in
and-
this office. Maybe there's somewhere to sit or something. We could just be out of the cave.
Right. You walk over to the office. The door kind of set in.
SkRee, do you feel well enough to
Oh, yeah.
check it out a little?
Yeah.
Okay. You check it. It's locked.
I will unlock it.
All right. Make a unlock check.
I would do it.
Dex proficiency plus guidance. We haven't seen that. Good long
It's been a
while. Yeah.
Guidance.
A 24.
Yeah, that was
That's
good.
right, so,
Yeah.
okay.
The lock on the door, you're able to kind of like, it's not visible entirely under the handle, but you're able to kind of like open up the part of it that you can reach inside, alter it, fitting your tools in, and then unlocking it as the lock pops off.
I'm going inside.
Absolutely. The door kind of... and inside is like a pretty small room. You get the idea that there's like a few different rocks that have been kind of like put up as like display pieces, not necessarily by the warden. You can see like there's different labeling, like property of 2 hills and you know, there's some things there. You can see that there's like a very nice kind of like long black coat hanging along on the opposite side of the door as you enter in. And in kind of like the back of the room there is like a desk that seems to have a few different items on it. Papers kind of strewn about. Parts of the room, the ceiling as you look up have cracked, and like as you're entering in, dust falls down a little bit, and kind of feel that scratching itchiness in your nose a little bit as you breathe in the air here.
Wow. What a shithole. Can I go up to the jacket?
Yeah, absolutely.
Can I cast Detect Magic on it?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
You can.
Yeah.
The jacket is magical.
Ah.
Ooh.
Can I take it?
Yeah. You pick it off the hook rack and I don't know, what do you do with it?
I'm putting it in my bag of holding.
Of course you are. Okay.
What did you find, SkRee? That looks special.
A jacket?
Just a normal jacket?
No. Magical?
What kind of magic?
Magic jacket?
Well, I couldn't detect that far.
Magic school bus.
Sure you can.
Oh, sure I could.
No.
No, I can't.
You can learn what school of magic it is.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't, like, usually when I,
Yeah, it's enchantments because it's an enchanted thing. It's an item.
I mean, not necessarily, okay, yeah, probably.
Yeah, that's how that works.
The gods are sassy today.
What happens if you put it on?
Oh. I guess I could put it on. I haven't taken off my cloak.
SkRee, I've already lost you once today.
What was this?
Maybe you could put it on somebody else.
We literally just put your bones back together.
There's somebody else who could wear it though, SkRee. Maybe you could give it to them as a gift.
Doric.
Is this what I have to do to get back in your good graces?
Oh, that's not happening.
Could we just like throw it on him? Like if I hold him and then like SkRee just throws it
You
around
can
him.
certainly try.
Let's try it.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
So yeah.
So I will grapple like
Oh,
this.
okay.
Yeah.
Doric, do you resist?
Do you want to go look at the desk?
Yeah, I do want to see
Oh
what
yeah.
the jacket is.
What am I rolling?
I guess athletics. You want to roll athletics?
I roll
Or
athletics?
You can
It's
roll,
athletics
you can roll
jacket.
acrobatics as well. You roll athletics.
But I roll athletics. Am I guided? Or only SkRee is?
Well, I don't know what else.
Or did Soul do the double?
Yeah.
I rolled a 25, so.
I was giving it
12. Unfortunately, Doric is not able to
So he's grappled.
escape
So that's up to SkRee.
as SkRee begins to place this
Like fully wrapped him
Hooded
in his
black
face and
cloak.
everything.
over Doric.
How do you feel? Tell us.
I feel like this is a very strong hug.
It's not a hug.
Do I feel anything else?
No, not even anything.
Maybe it's a flying cloak.
It's like,
Throw it
you
in
know-
the air.
You know, this is. I just in the interest of efficiency, I would like to point out that we, you know, like you got to spend a little bit of time with the thing, right? Like, so we.
Yeah.
I think if we're gonna take, maybe we can afford to take a minute here, and maybe Doric could spend some time with it and consider it, or SkRee could or something. But as entertaining as this all is, I don't think it's gonna be very effective.
Well, I like my cloak, so he can have it. I don't really care.
Alright.
Nothing's happening. I'm like,
Oh, I don't know. Finders keepers, you know.
I'm going.
Soul's been making sandwiches.
Jan and I are going to check out the desk.
Yeah.
Okay, sure. Yeah, you start to open up all the drawers. You don't find a whole lot of things besides a few personal effects. There's in the middle compartment, however, make an investigation check, the both of you.
Individually?
Yes, please.
18.
24.
Right. There's something about this compartment that feels a little bit misweighed. Almost as though it's heavier than the contents inside. And as you kind of like take a look, you notice that there is a button hidden on the top of this compartment.
I think it's safe.
You hit the button, and you can hear what you didn't see before is two clasps release, and you can see now the top of this cabinet, this dresser or this thing is not only that, but something that holds a lot more. As the top of it actually lifts open, and inside you can see a medium-sized chest. This one, however, with a very specific kind of lock on it. You can tell it's been enchanted.
SkRee?
Oh, yeah, it is.
Have you ever seen a lock like this before?
Have
No.
I have not.
Well, I bet there's something good in there.
Yeah, I know. I want to go in it. I want to open it. Can I try opening it?
But yeah, I mean, is it safe? Have you taken all the due diligence steps?
Yes, Eon. I walked over here.
SkRee, what does due diligence mean?
I don't know.
Something about looking at stuff.
Have you looked for, I don't know, like a spring-loaded acid
Is it trapped?
Have you?
I don't know. I just got here.
Oh
Do
boy.
you want me to look? I'll look. Can I take a little look?
Yeah, make an investigation check.
My eyes aren't very good today.
You were just dead
I
a few minutes ago.
They're like cross-eyed.
Yeah.
Just
You're just
slightly
like
drooping
You're left
downward.
with astigmatism now.
A 10? You don't know.
Let me try again. I feel inspired.
I mean,
That's a 17.
Hey!
You still don't know.
I don't know. I tried.
well, if you feel confident, you're
Yes.
the opening things expert.
Stand back, everyone.
Deal.
I'm trying to open.
Alright. Roll to unlock. Lock, pick it up.
I feel inspired. I'm going to try.
So, you got any
What?
juice?
Oh.
You got any juice for SkRee?
Sure, okay. I come in with sandwiches and oh, you need one of these?
Sandwich. That was an 18.
Plus D4.
Oh, plus, just kidding. 21.
Who's all in this room?
Oh.
Everyone?
All in this room.
Everyone's in this room? Yeah?
Yeah.
We're
Yeah.
all in this
Everyone's in
room.
this room.
With
It
Renera.
was trapped.
And Aurora.
So 21, unfortunately, is not a success, causing the glyph attached to it to go off. Can I get SkRee, Ramsey, Eon, Solo, Renier? Can I get everybody to make a dexterity saving throw, please?
Dex saves. Always dex saves.
Are we all close enough to Brunier out?
You are, yes.
So we add 3?
Yes, yes.
28.
Success.
26.
Success.
18.
Success.
13.
24.
22.
I'm good.
22. Success.
Plus 4.
Okay, so 17.
17. Success. Doric.
24.
24. Success.
Whoa.
Everyone succeeds.
Oh, great.
He used to roll
Half
shit.
damage.
You'll take 13 points of fire damage as a large explosion goes off in this
I'm
room.
resistant to fire.
So you take 6.
6, so.
The sandwiches just go.
Ramsey was just looking at
As SkRee goes, ha! So a massive explosion goes off.
It's a very weird day for explosions and splatting and loud noises.
Is the case unlocked now?
Oh! No, it's still magically enchanted because you failed.
I'm gonna try one more time. Everyone, just get out. Get out of the room. I'll sacrifice myself.
We'll just.
Can we?
Hold on.
You
Fire
could carry it.
damage.
Yeah,
Like,
you could probably carry it.
A little bag of holding.
Well,
No.
I mean, you could. You could certainly try.
we could just not do that also.
Well, SkRee won't leave without opening this chest.
So like gathers herself and brings out her like little magic detective rod and just like so it's this magic. The chest is
It's
magic.
100% magic.
Okay. I could try and dispel the.
Well, hold on. Can I
Do you have an idea?
Let me go look at it. Gods! I'm just gonna I'm gonna go up to it.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna not touch this shitty thing.
Smart.
I'm gonna look all over this thing.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna look to see if I can find out, is there like any indication of how to make this glyph not boom?
So, make an investigation check.
Is the glyph like a language or something, or just like
It's a magical.
a logo?
Yeah. It's like a runic symbol you can equate it to.
Gotcha.
17.
17? 17 is good. Yeah, I mean, for the most part, you can tell, like, the lock on this is enchanted to explode if there's an attempt with the wrong key. Like, SkRee's failed attempt considers it locked key.
What's the thing made of?
The chest?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's got like kind of a steel band around the middle, two around the top, but most of it is wood.
So it looks normal.
Yeah, looks like a chest.
No, there's no way. There's no way something that enchanted is gonna burn or smash or...
The box might not be enchanted. The lock is enchanted.
I suspect with my knowledge of Arcana that the whole thing... We could try. It also might blow up more.
True.
SkRee, how do you feel about just like sitting on this for a little bit and going to see, like, you never know what kind of key we might run into.
Maybe there's a key just outside.
Maybe there's a key.
Yeah.
Doric, is there a key in that cloak?
Oh.
I'll check the pockets.
Is there pockets?
No,
No.
no keys.
So, you know.
I'll be really sad about it, but I guess I can move on.
We can come back
Okay.
when we do find the key. While all this is happening, Sola's been regathering the toasted bread, and we now have toasted sandwiches with a little bit of dust.
Okay, yeah.
Let's eat and let's sit and just ponder this chest for a bit in here and have a little bit of a rest, you guys.
I love sand in my sandwich.
I was gonna go look at maybe some of the papers on the desk and stuff, but I assume they were
Everything
in sin.
has been
It's not burned.
fucking singed.
Yeah.
There's
yeah,
nothing
Yeah.
There's nothing
that you
left.
can really look at now.
Sweet.
Yeah.
So cool.
Wait, can someone that can dispel this?
Possibly.
I could try and dispel it, but there's a key somewhere. Why don't we find the key?
Or the key could be on somebody.
Have you seen our luck as of late?
I'm assuming whoever these footprints belong to probably
Yes,
has the
and
key.
They may.
as I've said, there's one of those wardens here, though.
Well,
One of our fun robot friends that, if we do not deal with hastily, becomes a very big issue.
right.
We also do have a meat shield now.
Yeah.
Well, how are those sandwiches coming along?
Here you go, everybody. Dig in. They're crunchy. A little crunchy.
Do they give something?
They are our short rest that we've been trying to take.
Yeah. So you take a short rest.
All right. Let's take a short rest.
Doric will sadly play on a backup pan flute that he has. Just kind of this very not melodic, very dissonant, just kind of like he's expressing through not even song, just sound, his anguish.
His true suffering.
Good baby.
But that means that you guys get Song of Rest, which means if you use a hit dice, you get an extra D8.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Cool.
Just like on our next. What?
We're taking a short rest, so you can use hit dice to
Oh.
regain HP.
Oh,
if you
I'm
do,
not.
you gain a plus
Oh,
D8.
oh, I understand.
Yeah.
Why is this? There we go. Next. David.
Whoa,
Welcome.
So
27.
plus 8.
Nice. Got some healing.
I'm almost back to full. With only 2 hit dice.
So you'll take this moment to heal, to eat
crunchy
to
sandwiches.
rest for an hour. Just about.
By the way, Dork, when you feel anything of what that jacket might be, you'll be a good sport and let us know, right?
Oh, totally. You've been so kind to me. I'll get right on that. Do I feel anything?
You do. Yeah. I just need to check something real quick before I answer this question, which is always fun to say out loud.
Just need to reread.
BRB, you gotta hit the books.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I need to reread the curse text.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're fine. Yeah.
Oh,
I'm gonna text you because that's more.
yay! I love secrets.
That's more. I'm just gonna text him. It's a black cloak, you idiots. It's magical because I like sparkles.
It's got glamour.
Cool.
It billows.
It puts a magical mole on
Anyway.
your body.
Continue talking amongst yourselves while I go look up this item.
Totally, it's just not a black cloak.
So
Nice weather.
there's some kind of noise deeper down, and this office kind of implies that there's workers here. But they didn't come running when we exploded this place. So
Could be that they're far enough off that they didn't hear it.
it could be a pretty deep mine.
I would expect so.
Well, I think people are also like imprisoned here.
Yes.
So they probably can't get to us. We need to get to them.
The warden. It's very interesting.
Well, I mean, every mine might have a warden. Who knows if the warden is still here? He may not be.
A warden is a prison guard.
Oh. I guess. Well, I mean, I guess
Things
they've been
turned into a prison.
imprisoning
Yeah.
people down here, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Ironically, that's what they called the headmistress at the place I grew up.
A prison?
No, warden.
Oh.
Yeah.
That sucks.
We still need to look to free these people, these gnomes, sorry. And
Yes.
we did make a promise to that band who helped us to free their
Fuck
leader.
the band.
I know, Stanley did everything really.
Actually, you're not far off at that point.
we did give them our word that we would help find their lead singer. I will
They make
say,
such good music too. It would be a shame if they lost their singer.
I was always more of a Nomvana fan when I was in college.
Inspiration.
Yeah, there it is.
See? Could have used it. Oh. Well, let's start making our way down and.
Yeah, and we'll keep an eye out for this key as we go. Who knows?
One last look around the room. There's not just a key that's in the desk or lying on the floor or something that we've missed.
You take a look around.
And nothing.
I feel like
Check.
that defeats the purpose of locking a chest and keeping the key right beside it.
Well, the key was hidden. The chest was hidden.
And you said the chest had an interesting lock on it. Is there an obvious keyhole?
No. No, there is
Oh,
not.
balls.
I do have an idea, but it's probably a pretty risky one.
What is it?
I have this blue shard. I'm wondering if it might be Illyrium, because I don't know what that material is and I don't know what this is, but there seems to be a lot around here. I do know that it also powers stuff. Maybe it could be a key. Maybe it's
But
not.
is it? Well, it could be, yes.
But I also know that this is a very, and I'll just kind of pull it out. Like this is a very volatile power source. So if I were to guess wrong,
That
it
be-
could also go boom more.
Yeah, that
And
could
then
be
I
bad
would lose
news.
this.
But we're in Illyrium mine, so the chances are you're probably going to find more.
And also then it could potentially be kind of an easy material to open this with, so maybe.
Right, that doesn't seem likely. I think we should find the real key.
Well, there's no keyhole.
Well, okay, whatever it uses, you know? It's a magnet.
That we're even farther away now. Now, at least we had a key, so we had something we were possibly looking for. Now it could be a stick, it could be a bug, it could be anything.
It certainly could.
I think the person who has the answer is the warden.
Right.
Time for a chat.
I just would rather not talk to anyone down here.
Oh, we won't be doing this sense of talking as much.
Yeah.
That's what you have us for.
Well, I might.
I would highly
I like
advise against
Talk at
that.
people.
Any luck
Of
with
course.
that cloak, Canary?
Oh, it's just a cloak so far.
Insight check.
Yep, I was coughing.
Roll insights. Doric, roll persuasion or deception.
I'm not that
I'm
invested.
not. I'm not that smart.
Total Doric.
4, 3. 23.
23?
Yeah, math.
God.
23.
That's 17.
Question. If I'm like listening in and trying to hear about his heartbeat or anything like that, if it's picking up.
Oh, but Doric's an actor, buddy.
Yeah, I don't get
I
it.
also
Nerves
have
of
wicked
freaking-
hearing.
Nerves of steel.
However, Doric doesn't, yeah.
I rolled 26.
26. I'll say with that, like, everyone has the main idea that it's kind of just a cloak. So, like, you may have an inkling there might be something he's not entirely sharing there.
Yeah. Yeah. Par for the course for Doric at the moment. Not impressed. You know what? We were pretend married and we are now pretend divorced.
Whoa. It was a day? No, it's not. It was the same. It has been the
It's
same day.
No, we didn't sleep.
Not quite.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It hasn't been like a 24-hour
Yeah,
period.
yeah, yeah.
but-
And it's
It's
technically a
been-
pretend annulment, I guess.
But doesn't a negative and a negative cancel each other out and then it's a positive? So that
Let's not overthink it.
Who
Okay.
says pretend is a negative?
true. Wow.
What is happening?
Now I'm alone, and that is definitely a negative.
We're devolving.
Eon and Ramsey talk. I
You
don't.
see the feel.
Sula picks herself up. Alright, everybody, let's get him
Let's go. Yes.
And we should go kind of quietly.
Yeah, good idea.
Keep your eyes open. Something could come out of the ground or the above ground.
Okay. So begin to exit out of the warden's office, going further, deeper into the mines. The shining of the gemstones around you, these crystals and these geodes popping out at every angle from every place. A rich, nutrient-heavy area. Keep walking. 10, 15, maybe 20 minutes. Continuing onward, occasionally finding a track. Sola is the first to notice a small trail of blood.
Point that out to Ramsey.
You catch the scent, but it, along with many of the other things in here, has been covered with dust. but it is humanoid. You continue onwards until you reach a room that opens up a little bit in front of you. 20 feet in front, specifically, you see a very steep slope that kind of almost looks like the room where you have standing has collapsed at some point. And there is this ramp, this 65-degree angle raised area. This ramp goes up about 45 feet. And you can see that there's a few rocks embedded into it. Large. Probably 5 or 6 feet across. As you stare up at this slope in front of you and see a path above it and a light shining through. That's where we're going to pick up for next week.
That was rough, guys. That was really rough.
Mm-hmm.
What are you talking about? That was a great session. We all had so much fun.
Yeah.
I had fun. I got to do a new spell.
So much fun.
So, thank you for joining us. We will be back at some point here pretty quick, within a little bit. So, yeah. Have a great rest of your night, and hi, hello.